Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. Today's video is going to be the second part of my August 2013 DVD Blu-ray update. This part is just going to be the movies that I picked up, plus a couple of extra things that I was supposed to include in the first part, but I completely forgot, so I will just show those to you now. They're both Doctor Who related, and first up I finally picked up Harvest of Time, which is a Third Doctor story. I believe it's the Third Doctor and Joe. Third Doctor, Joe and the Master, I believe. So I haven't read this, but it's another book to the Doctor Who collection. And yeah, so I will eventually get around to reading it at some point. But yeah, so that's Harvest of Time. And then I finally completed my missing episodes collection by getting the Lost TV Episodes Collection 5. This has the remaining Second Doctor audios. So this has The Enemy of the World, The Web of Fear, Fury from the Deep, The Wheel in Space, The Invasion, and The Space Pirates. I have actually listened to all of these, but I will talk about them when I do my reviews for the past month. Except the only one I didn't listen to was The Invasion, because that's actually out on DVD, so obviously when I got to that story I just watched the DVD. So yeah, so finally have all of the stories, and well, at least both in audio and DVD form for the first and second Doctors. So yeah, and some of these stories were ones I'd never actually listened to. Like I'd only ever seen the if they had a missing episode that was on the Lost in Time, that's the only way I'd ever seen like any of those stories. So but yes, I'm really happy to finally have all of these, because they were a little pricey, because I think I paid like £60 for this, so I'm not entirely, so I think it was probably close to $100, like Australian. I think that's how, like, yeah, it would have been about $100, like our money, so I had to sort of spread these out, but you know, I finally have it now, because I've heard these were going to be going out of print, so I thought get them now before they're like even more expensive. So yeah, that's the Doctor Who The Lost TV Episodes Collection 5. So now we're on to my stack of movies. I've got a decent size here, so I will just get straight into it. And the first one I have is a Digibook, and I finally managed to get 300. I've been wanting this for ages, and like I had this on DVD, but I wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray, but I wanted this edition. I know it's come out in steelbook form, but this was the version I wanted, because I've seen it in several other people's updates, and I just love how it looked. So, and yes, it is definitely a very nice Digibook. It's all embossed in there, and even though it's probably been shown countless of times, but it's also, you know, got your information there. And yeah, so I have seen this, but it's been a while. I will probably watch this whenever the prequel comes out, which I think is going to be March next year, so yeah, but I liked this when I saw this, so I wanted it back in my collection. So yeah, so 300, the complete experience. Then some of these I got through JB High Fives Buy 2 Get 1 Free. So I finally got American Beauty. I have never seen this, but I've been wanting to for a while, and it's also to add to my Oscar Best Picture collection, because this obviously won for 1999, so yeah, I've been trying to add them, like get them out as because I mean, obviously I have a long way to go if I want to try and get all of them, but yeah, so I want to check this out. Heard mostly good things about this, so American Beauty. Then because I want to see Riddick in a couple of weeks, I decided to get the second one because I had the first one and Pitch Black, and I've since watched it and really enjoyed it, and I wanted to get the second one. So Chronicles of Riddick, which I've heard is nowhere near as good as the first one, but I still want to see it just to check it out, and then yeah, and then to see Riddick, which opens in Australia September 12th. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. So that's Chronicles of Riddick. And then as part of JB High Five's, not JB, Sanity's 4 for 50, I picked up Cinderella Man, which I've never seen. But it was I was sort of browsing through the collection, and it sort of just, yeah, I just decided to pick it up since I do like Russell Crowe as an actor, and I thought I would see how this is. So yeah, Cinderella Man. Another one I've actually seen since I saw it at the cinema when it came out is G.I. Joe Retaliation. I enjoyed this probably a little bit more than the first one, but I also liked the first one, so since I know a lot of people didn't like the first movie, but I liked this, so yeah, I just thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, obviously they're not the greatest movies ever, but if you want to kill a couple of hours, it's a fun way to do it. So yeah, G.I. Joe Retaliation. Then I got Iron Man 3, which again I've seen since I saw it when it came out in cinema. The only Iron Man film I've actually seen in the cinema since I sort of got onto the whole Marvel movie bandwagon a bit late in that regard. So since I think I didn't come on board for it until I saw Captain America, I think, oh no, Thor was the first one I saw, that's right, I remember that now. So but yeah, I enjoyed this. I thought it was a lot better than the second one, even though each time I see the second one it sort of grows on me, even though it's obviously nowhere near the first one, which I think is still my favourite. I didn't think this was as good as the first one, but definitely better than the second one. So and I'd honestly be fine if they didn't make say Iron Man 4, because I did feel the ending of this did wrap up the 3 films. But obviously if they do come back for a 4th one, I'd obviously provided Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man, I think that'd be the only way I'd see Iron Man 4, since I don't think it'd be quite the same. I mean, I know they recast all the time, James Bond, Batman, obviously, but other superheroes films have been recast before, but I don't know, I just don't think another actor would really work. So and I think the Iron Man 3 did leave it, they sort of tied up all the main storylines, and I'm pretty sure I read that Robert Downey Jr. was coming back for at least the next couple of Avenger films. I think he signed on for 2 and 3, I believe. So but yeah, Iron Man 3, yeah, I liked it, so yeah. And then again, part of the 4 for 50 deal, I picked up J. Edgar. I haven't seen this, so I don't really know how. I think yeah, I'm not too sure how this was shipped. I've sort of heard mixed things about this, but I wanted to say because I do like Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favourite actors, so trying to see as many of his films as I can, and this was one that I haven't seen, so yeah. And well, based on the trailer, I thought the trailer was pretty interesting, so I decided to go ahead and finally pick this up. So it's J. Edgar. Then I got the Mad Max trilogy. I got this from Amazon UK because I'm probably one of the few Australians, or at least people in general, who has not seen this film. At least if it, like, because yeah, I have not seen any of the Mad Max films. Probably the closest thing I've gotten to is the song We Don't Need Another Hero from Beyond the Thunderdome. That is about the only thing I really know about these films, so so yeah, at some stage I will finally sit down and watch them. I just don't know when that'll be, since I have so many things that I need to watch, and you know, not enough time to watch them in. So, Mad Max collection. Then I got the Muppet Movie. Yeah, I love the Muppets, and so happy that at least the main theatrical ones will finally all be out on Blu-ray. I still need to actually get Muppets Take Manhattan and Muppets from Space on Blu-ray. I'll have to order them at some point. But yeah, because Muppet Treasure Island and Great Muppet Caper are being released in December, which I cannot wait for, because Muppet Treasure Island is my favourite Muppet movie. And yeah, it's I do like this one. It's when I rewatched it a while ago, I think it would have been a couple of years ago, I remember thinking this is actually better than what I remember it, so, because yeah, it's fun, it's, yeah, I can't really describe it, it's, you know, it's the Muppets, so, yeah, so this one was the nearly 35th anniversary edition, so, yeah, it's another Muppet movie, to add to the collection, because I think, yeah, I did have this on DVD, so, I think, I'm just trying to think what I did with that. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been sold when I did the whole, I sold off a large chunk of my DVDs, but, yeah, so I've got the movie back in my collection, so, it's that. Then I have another steelbook to add to my collection, and this one is Oblivion. I liked it. That's pretty much what I can say. It had a very, I don't know, I got a very, like, Moon feel to it. So, sort of, you know, Moon 2001, A Space Odyssey. That was the sort of feel that I got from it. I mean, more Moon than, anything else, but you know, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good sci-fi film, so it's Oblivion. Then I got The Place Beyond the Pines. I have not seen this. I've heard pretty good things about it. I mean, probably more mixed, but I think it's been more good things than bad, but yeah, I decided to go ahead and get it and then see for myself whether I liked it or not. So, yeah, Place Beyond the Pines, and I think this was also part of the 4 for 50, and that was Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I think so. Yeah, I think it was. I have not seen this, again, because I want to try and see more of John Candy's films. Because the only one that I've seen is Spaceballs, and you know, that's one of my favourite movies, and I've heard, you know, a lot of people really do like this one, and because I've got this and I've also got Uncle Buck, so I will, yeah, again watch it at some point, so, but I do have it now, so I can finally check it out. So, yeah, Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Then I have Real Steel. I have seen this. I saw this back when it came out in cinemas a couple of years ago, and I liked it. So I've been wanting to actually get it for a while, since I never got it when it first came out on Blu-ray, but this was in the buy two get one free sale at Sanity. So yeah, I have it in my collection now. So Real Steel. Then I got Shane on Blu-ray. I saw this movie for the first time earlier this year. Actually, it was on my birthday. That's sort of how, like, my mum and I spent my birthday. It was watching Shane, and because she really likes this movie, so I actually gave the DVD that I had to her. So I haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, but I did put it in, you know, obviously just to make sure it worked, which it did, because, I mean, it was a Warner Brothers movie, so I was pretty sure it would work, but, you know, sometimes you can never be sure. So I put it on just to see, you know, the intro, and straight away I could tell there was a big improvement in quality, because the DVD copy is not that good. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one, like, the, you know, whole transfer. So, because yeah, I did think this was a pretty good movie. So you know, I haven't seen too many westerns, but I did like this one. So Shane. And then the last one in the 4 for $50 deal that I got was Unbreakable. I really don't know too much about this one. I was browsing through what was there, and this one caught my eye. So yeah, I don't really know too much about it. It's got Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson in it. I like both of the actors, so yeah, I'll give it a watch and see how it is. So that's Unbreakable. And the last one that I have is the one in the buy two get one free deal, and I actually don't remember which one was the free one, so I just sort of picked 3 titles and that was it. But I got What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Again, I got this because of Leonardo DiCaprio, and I believe this is, yeah, one of his very early roles in this. So yeah, so and it obviously also has Johnny Depp as well, so I want to give this one a watch. Yeah, because I've been wanting to see it for a while, so when I saw that it was coming out on Blu-ray, I just decided to get the Blu-ray, since I believe I never had this on DVD. So yeah, that's What's Eating Gilbert Grape. And that is it for this part of the update. My next video will be my reviews, so that should be up in the next couple of days. But yeah, so I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!